friends. They actually have the keys to open the handcuffs, the chains, whatever. So we have to think of a way to set us free and then get out of the cell and run from the prison. Yashik, you try to provoke the guards, let's say.
Guard! Come here, good man. Why are you armed? Do not get will shoot you up.
By the way, that's our new download system. It's much more film-like, and then again, we decided not to show the whole sentences you will actually
You
say.
got the wrong guy.
Really? Holy shit, boys, open the cell. We've gone into some running here. Hope you're not fully during the execution tomorrow.
You wouldn't say that if these bars were clear.
Is that so? Let's see.
Of course, lip sync, voice acting, and emotions on NPC faces and on their own face aren't final, but we're still working on it. We're constantly improving.
Rip your guts out!
This thing, that's our new fist fight system. It's changed since Witcher 1 totally. We just recreated it since the beginning. It's much more dynamic, much more brutal. But what it really allows you to do is to harm your enemies, to knock them out without killing them. That's very important in many parts of the game. You don't have to kill those guys, but you can, of course. And you can use it in many different situations during the game. It's like one of the basic methods. Right here you can just see how nice the visuals of Witcher 2 are. We will not compare it to Witcher 1 because it looks really much better. It's also important to say right here that the game is very non-linear. That's like the basic concept behind Witcher 2. And we want to show you a small teaser of this non-linearity. That's why we prepared two computers, two guys playing actually the same quest. So, although that's the same quest, Yashik is just playing with inventory right now. Sure. He took a sword or something, but back again to the story, right? We created two different computers, guys are playing the same quest, but actually previously in the game, we don't want to spoil it, I won't tell you the details of the plot, but we made a big choice back there, so a couple of hours before. And now we will be able to face the consequences. You will see how the quest actually changes depending on the choices we made. So that's still the same quest, but it's going to look totally different. It's in the same location. Some of the NPCs are the same, but then it's going to be a huge difference. Okay? Oh yeah. Let's talk about the inventory thing. Yeah, that's also a good place to tell you something about our inventory because. And gear, we changed our approach to Geralt's gear. We actually divided his body armor into separate parts. That's still just a placeholder graphics, but it gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. We have now like separate body armors, gloves, you can have separate pants, boots and stuff. So it's more like hardcore RPG, more different gear, more inventory, more things to find in the world, which makes the game more fun for us. Okay, let's see. What we have on the sword is glowing because Yashik added some magical runes to the sword, and you can see the effect right away on the sword and of course during the combat. Okay, yeah. This quest is non-linear in many aspects, many different levels. One of them is just like deciding whether to go straight and kill everyone in our way, or just to try to be quiet, try to sneak and get out of the prison without sending them alone. Okay, right now at this moment we changed to another computer. See, that's still the same place. It's another computer. He's in the same place where Yashik ended the game. So we'll show you a part of the gameplay, and then we'll go back to the other computer once again to show you the differences. Combat right now is sneaking, of course. And if the guards won't actually see you, they can hear you, of course, also. If they won't see you, you'll be able to sneak behind them and knock them out. Just like in Witcher 1, we still have our alchemy system. You can create your own potions, And of course you can use, that's an example of a cat potion that allows you to see through walls. It basically allows you to see in the darkness, but it also allows you to see through the walls. So it's very, very useful in a gameplay like that. In parts where you have to be quiet, where you have to sneak, and you don't have to, you have to see the enemies. It's important in this type of gameplay to stay in places that are actually dark, because then the guards won't actually see us. Of course, it's pretty obvious. And they have that in which you want. Right now we can use another potion, White Roll. That's the one made to, clear all the effects of other potions, just to get rid of the cat effect. And that's one of the cat scenes in the
Interesting
game.
down there. Something interesting.
Okay. Now we see that in a second again. We change the conquerors back again to show you the same part of the game, but from a different, aspect, different perspective. Okay, Yasser.
What was that?
Yasser doesn't like sneaking. He likes combat.
Hey, wait your orders!
As the new combat system, it's still under development, but it's pretty deadly and fast. It's really, our target is to make it more dynamic and spectacular than the one we had in Witcher 1. And our new engine allows us to do it. It's really tailor-made, so it's everything we wanted it to be. Was it critical that actually killed the guy? Okay, as far as I remember, Connor went this way. Actually, probably go the other way. Yeah, I remember that. That's not the part of non-linearity. Still, you can choose the way you're going to get to, like, you get out of the prison. You have different routes that you can actually use. What he actually did right now, all those good glowing things on the ground, is like he used his medallion. Because right now in Witcher 2, you're actually using it to hit some gameplay situations. If you use your medallion, it's going to show you all the puddles on the ground at this moment because they're important. Because when you sneak, you cannot enter or you cannot walk above them because they just make sound, right? And the guards will come in and they'll be attracted. That's why you have to avoid the puddles. That's why your medallion will just show you. But you can, in the game, it will just be used in different situations. I think helping you. That's also something quite new because in Witcher 1 we did not have exploration, we were always running around. We could not jump over things. Right here we can actually jump down, jump over different things. So it makes the game more interesting, easier sometimes, less frustrating. We didn't have to go this way. We just took an alternative route to show you something a little bit different. Different part of the location.
My god's dead. Unnecessary toil. I shall sign nothing.
I assure you, I'm yet to be anyone.
Okay, that's a very important story part of the game because of the choices we made previously, we actually can meet this lady back there being tortured or being prepared to, she's going to be tortured in a second. And we talk with her about her son and stuff, and that's a good place to show you the consequences. And then after this short gameplay, we'll show you another route. What will be here? What will happen? We didn't make a choice, so we took a different choice. Actually, in Witcher 2, the loot will be targetable. It will not be the same every time you open. I mean, you play the game. So the inventory of the containers will not be the same every time you start the game and stuff.
I am grateful to you for freeing me, but now allow me to cover myself. Just yesterday, you scaled the walls of my castle. Today, you crept through its dungeon to save my life. How did you come?
I heard you talking to the hangman. Thought you could use my help.
As recompense for your son's death,
I don't feel guilty of that. It was an honest fight.
will you tell me how my son died?
Actually, we believe that our characters, the in-game characters, were so good that we didn't use pre-rendered, movies at the beginning and at the end of the game. We believe there's no sense. They look so good that we can have our in-game cutscenes and they don't have the same role as just the pre-rendered ones. They look as good.
That is the same for all of us.
Only to inspect a feeling, Richard.
Forgive me, lady. The guards may arrive at any moment. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Jesus